Tottenham Hotspur defender Eric Dier has spoken out about his new teammates and how they have settled in at the club. The September goal of the month result. Pierre Hojbjerg has come out and said that it is absolutely unacceptable how we lost those 3 London derbies against Crystal Palace, Chelsea and Arsenal. The Newcastle game is now sold out after their takeover, but will Steve Bruce be the Newcastle manager when we face them on the 17th of October? And a full international roundup. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's video, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. And if you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Now let's start today's video with an official announcement from Tottenham Hotspur Football Club on Friday afternoon. Rachel Williams has won our Goal of the Month vote for September. The informed Tottenham Hotspur women forward has certainly played her part in the team's storming start to the season. She scored twice as Rianne Skinner's squad have won their opening 4 matches in the Barclays FA Women's Super League. Rachel was also on target in the Women's FA Cup tie at Arsenal, and it's that thumper of a strike from 25 yards that has landed September's vote. Rachel polled 36.82% of September's vote, taking top spot by over 10% from Tanguy Ndombele's goal in the Carabao Cup win at Wolves. Giovanni Lo Celso's pinger into the top corner against Mora ran in third. The September's Goal of the Month award results in full: 36.82% Rachel Williams against Arsenal, 24.78% Tanguy Ndombele against Wolves, 24.36% Giovanni Lo Celso against Mora, 10.46% Harry Kane against Mora, and 3.58% Rachel Williams v Manchester City. And now for an international roundup. Now, club captain Hugo Lloris is chasing another major title with France after they staged a stunning fight back against Belgium to reach the UEFA Nations League final. Now, Hugo could face teammates Sergio Reguilon and Bryan Gil as France take on Spain in the final in Milan San Siro on Sunday. Hugo Lloris's France actually won the game 3-2 against Belgium after being 2-0 down. Now, the other finalists, Spain. Now, Bryan Gil come off the bench to earn his 4th cap for his country as they beat Italy in Milan on Wednesday evening. Tottenham Hotspur left-back Sergio Reguilon was an unused sub in that game. Now for some World Cup qualifiers. Now, Heung-min Son got South Korea's winner. The score was 1-1, and then Heung-min Son scored their winner in the very last minute. That is now Captain Sonny's 28th goal in 95 caps. Giovanni Lo Celso and Christian Romero both started as Argentina were held to a goalless draw in Paraguay in the early hours of Friday morning. Christian Romero completed the full 90 minutes, earning his 6th cap for his country. Giovanni Lo Celso played 76 minutes, earning his 31st cap. Emerson Royal come off the bench on 77 minutes, winning his 5th cap for his country as Brazil stretched their run to 9 out of 9 in the qualifying process with a 3-1 win against Venezuela. Meanwhile, Davinson Sanchez was an unused sub in Colombia's goalless draw against Uruguay. And Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Oliver Skipp played the full 90 minutes for the England under-21 team, drawing 2-2 against Slovenia. Tottenham Hotspur centre-back Eric Dier has been talking about his new centre-back partner, Christian Romero. 2 months, 3 games together, and Eric Dier is convinced that we have signed a special player. He said, "Christian looks good. I think he's going to be a fantastic player for this club." Eric Dier then went on to say, "I love the way he plays. It's enjoyable to watch and he's enjoyable to play alongside. He's very aggressive, very much on the front foot and very clever as well. The way he uses his body, the way he reads the game, he's sharp and he looks quick to execute. He's very sneaky in taking the ball away and using different angles." Eric Dier has also provided us fans with a little bit of an insight on how the new signings have settled in at Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. Firstly, talking about Christian Romero, he said Christian has settled in really well. He has Giovanni Lo Celso here as well, which helps. It's an easy group to settle into. He's settled in, a really good guy. He then went on to talk about Emerson Royal, and he said the same goes for Emerson. He's settled in really well. He's a great character, a lot of fun. He works very hard. I've been really impressed with him. His work rate, always in the gym, always looking after himself. Dier then went on to talk about Brian Hill and said, Brian as well, I've been really impressed with him in a new country. He plays with a lot of courage and a lot of confidence. Always wants the ball, never hiding. That's great to see. He has a lot of quality as well. Eric Dier then went on to talk about goalkeeper Pierluigi Golini and said he has been amazing. It was probably easier for him to settle in because he speaks really good English and he's been in England before. He brings great energy to the dressing room, great energy to training, always gives 100%, which isn't always easy for goalkeepers if they're not playing all the time. But his commitment in training and commitment to get better is fantastic. He's another big character and he brings a lot to the dressing room during the week, match days, and he's settled in so quickly. Nothing but positives. Now, my thoughts on Eric Dier's comments on the brand new signings. I absolutely loved reading this article on the Tottenham Hotspur website. I wish that Tottenham would do this a lot more often. But Eric Dier gives a real good insight there of how the players have settled in. It does actually look like the players have settled in very, very well as well. The Tottenham Hotspur squad have welcomed every single new signing into the squad. And it is all about togetherness, all about positivity, because, of course, you have that positivity in the dressing room. Hopefully, the players will go out on the pitch, show that positivity, and give us fans the results that we need and we require. 3 points in every Premier League game would be great. But a really, really good article from Eric Dier on the Tottenham Hotspur website, and hopefully the club will be going back in the right direction, winning games, and hopefully we will finish in a European spot come the end of the season. And of course, it will be interesting to see whether there will be any more new signings in the January transfer window. But Eric Dier talking about Christian Romero and Emerson Royal at the back there. Hopefully they can even improve Eric Dier's game as well. Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Pierre Hojbjerg has spoken out about Tottenham losing 3 consecutive Premier League games and then winning our last Premier League game at home to Aston Villa. He said, of course, it meant a lot to win against Villa. It was important to get back on the right keel after conceding 9 goals in 3 games. It is absolutely unacceptable, especially when you only score 1 goal yourself. It was not fun to be a part of. He then went on to say, even when we won 3 matches, we were well aware that we did not do things perfectly and we were still in a process. Now, we luckily got a victory over Aston Villa, so overall it looks okay after 7 games. We are 4 points behind first, so if we stick to it now, we may be okay. Now, my thoughts on Pierre Hojbjerg's comments. Of course, those 3 defeats, those 3 London derbies, 9 goals conceded in those 3 games, away at Crystal Palace, at home against Chelsea, and then away to Arsenal. As he said there, it is absolutely unacceptable. And, I'm glad that he's come out and said that because, the way that we lost those games, especially against Chelsea and Arsenal, our 2 biggest games of the season, that was unacceptable. But, looking at the bigger picture, after 7 Premier League games, we have won 4 games, we have lost 3 games. And incredibly, as he said there in the interview, we are now only 4 points away from top spot, 2 points away from top 4. So, we need to regroup and, we need to work out exactly what our weaknesses are going forward. And hopefully we will win our next game in the Premier League, Newcastle United away. That, of course, is going to be now a very difficult game because everybody up in Newcastle, and it looks like the manager will change as well. Everybody in Newcastle is on a high at the moment after them being taken over. But we need to concentrate on ourselves, and ultimately we need to get as many wins in the Premier League as possible this season and hopefully play European football at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium next season. Now, as you're all probably aware, Newcastle United have had a major takeover in the last 48 hours or so. And who is Tottenham's next Premier League game? Newcastle United away. Now, a report has come out from the Northern Echo and it states that Newcastle United's next home game against Tottenham Hotspur has now sold out after an overwhelming response for tickets. On Thursday morning, there were still thousands of tickets available in all areas of St James's Park. And they have now been snapped up by fans eager to see their team in action. As news of the takeover grew closer, hundreds of tickets were being bought every minute. The match on Sunday, the 17th of October, will be broadcast on Sky Sports, and the anticipation around the first game in over 14 years outside of Mike Ashley's ownership is clear to see on Tyneside. It would also be Steve Bruce's 1000th game as a manager. And Steve Bruce, there has been lots of speculation about Steve Bruce now getting the sack before the Tottenham Hotspur game, and Spurs could face a new Newcastle manager. But Steve Bruce said, if I don't make it to 1,000 games against Spurs, you might say that it could only happen to me, but I don't think it would be cruel. It is just football. Now, my thoughts on this, I don't think that Steve Bruce will be in charge against Spurs, actually, on the 17th of October. I think that Newcastle will make a decision within the next 24, 48 hours, and I think that they will appoint a brand new manager. It does seem to be a little bit cruel, the fact that it would be his 1000th game as a manager. But, you know, as he said there, football is football, and these changes and these decisions do happen. But you know, please do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If Tottenham were suddenly to get taken over like this, like Newcastle have, how would you feel about it? Because so many Newcastle fans seem to be very, very happy with this news. And it has really got me thinking, you know, how would I feel if we could just go out there and buy any single player that we wanted? You know, money was no object. We'd go out there and buy any player, spend vast amounts of money, and, you know, win every single week. How would you feel about that? And finally, many congratulations to Steven Bergwijn, who celebrates his 24th birthday today. He's in his 3rd season at Spurs. So far, he has made 38 Premier League appearances for us, scoring 4 times, 2 appearances in the FA Cup, 2 appearances in the League Cup, and 14 European appearances. A total of 56 appearances for Spurs, scoring 4 times. Now, in the comment section below, please do let me know your favourite Steven Bergwijn moment in a Tottenham Hotspur shirt. Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on everything I've spoken about in today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel as yet, please do hit that subscribe button. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on the next one. Come on, you Spurs.